Now this phone is a Samsung S20 Ultra phone. As you can see, it's a 2020 phone, and you can see it came with the pack, everything intact. 5G phone, 256 gig internal memory, 12 gig RAM, 10 gig usable. Came with the same charger, Type-C charger as the brand new one. This is the headphones, Type-C headphones. This is from when Samsung still had some sense in them before they joined the likes of Apple to do this rubbish of not including accessories in phones. You can see it came with all the necessary accessories. All right, and this is the phone. Now when you look at this phone, it appears it's brand new. Like when you switch it on, this is an original Samsung phone. All right, this is not a fake phone. I know there are copies of phones out there that exist. You know, when you use a phone that is original, you know, like from the face unlock feature is working, the fingerprint, you can see on-screen fingerprint working flawlessly, the ultrasonic fingerprint. When you take photographs with this phone, it gives you exactly the amazing quality photos you will get from a genuine original Samsung phone. Cameras, you can see, you can look into them, including the zoom camera works very great. Everything is fine. The software interface, it's great. You use the Samsung Dex works properly, link to Windows works properly. Dex Smart View works, scanning of QR code, all of these features. Live transcribe works, and in fact, let's go ahead and test that right now. Live transcribe is working. You can see that. So everything works great, but the problem is this is sold as a brand new phone, and you see this being sold in places like Computer Village, Ikeja in Lagos, and across the country. In fact, some of them who source their own devices from Ikeja, and these phones are sourced from outside Nigeria, like from Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and the rest. But this is actually a refurbished phone. So let me show you something. For example, remember, I've not changed anything on the phone. I didn't root the phone, but when you try using an app like this, Samsung Health, you see unauthorized changes were made to your phone. Contact customer service for more information. And when you try using a software like Samsung Pass, you type Pass, Samsung Pass, which is what you use for password saving and other things, and try using it, you see your device has been rooted. Samsung Pass cannot be used on this. And remember, I did not root this phone. So it shows you that this phone has been used somewhere, because if you come to think about it, this is a 2020 phone, and for you to be buying it, this including this Samsung S22 Ultra is also, you see it's the same thing for that. You see that for Samsung Note 20, Note 20s, Note 20 Ultra, S20 series, S10 series, S9 series, and these are phones of 5 years ago, and somebody is telling you they still have the brand new one direct from Samsung. It's a bit suspicious also. So what happens is, after a bit of research I've made, I realized that these are actually refurbished phones that return to company or return to sellers and stuff like that, and they are refurbished by highly capable professionals. Right? It's not a copied phone. We know that there are copied phones. Those are different. If you buy a copy phone, which is just something copied in China, then you are in problem, because all of these great functionalities that the phone has won't have it, and your camera will most likely be giving you a 4 megapixel or 10 megapixel camera. But I can tell you the truth, when you use these phones, these refurbished ones, to take photos, you see that they give you exactly the quality of photos you will get if you were using the original Samsung phone that comes, the brand new one. So it's just as if it's a brand new phone, but something happened with the phone and some changes were made after they were repaired. They were flashed with stock ROM in order to return them to their, that process of flashing with stock ROM for some devices or a lot of devices will require flashing the phone. And that's how you see I'm stuck with this problem of, oh, there have been unauthorized changes made to your phone and thereby you cannot use the phone for something like Samsung Pass or Samsung Health and some other Samsung official softwares and applications. Now, to some people, that will actually not matter because not everybody uses Samsung Health. Not everybody will want to use Samsung Pass. Some people will want to use another software for handling their password savings, and that's fine. And some people will want to use an Adidas Health app or Google Fit app and just uninstall the Samsung Health from their phone, right? Without caring about that. But for somebody who cares about that and who really cares about being told 100% truth all the time, then this matters. You might actually buy these phones and use them. The battery lasts. You can see the battery lasts just like the new ones also. So you can actually buy these phones and use them for years and will not have any problem with them as long as you don't want to use something as unique as the Health or the Pass applications. But everything here, I can tell you, works fine. There are some other things you might want to do and it won't work. The Samsung keyboard works. If you check the storage of the device, it's the same thing. If you go to it even supports software data to update the software and it worked. If you go to the about phone, everything is intact, but it's still not a brand new phone. It's a refurbished phone. So I just want making this video for you to be aware that you might come across these kind of devices out there in places like Computer Village in Lagos, Nigeria, or any other place you are in Nigeria. Or any other place in the world, because it's not just a Nigerian thing. Across Africa, this will be happening in some other countries. I've seen people even in Europe, in Netherlands, in other places say, oh, they bought refurbished phones that were sold, packaged to them as brand new phones. So just beware. And the thing is that if you're using a used phone, it's best to know that you're using a used phone. A used phone is sold to you as a used phone at an affordable price than for you to buy a so-called brand new phone at a much more expensive price. And then it turns out to be something someone else has used a bit somewhere else and then had a problem and then had to refurbish it. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if you have ever had one of these. And if this matters to you at all, or if it's just something you don't care about. I know somebody might be asking, oh, what if I come across this? What should I do? Should I return the phone? Sincerely, for me, I would return it because I'm buying something that is refurbished in the name of a brand new one. And Samsung Pass or Samsung Health or another Samsung official software might matter to me. But if it doesn't matter to you, really, you can use these phones with peace of mind knowing that it's refurbished. So a refurbished phone can actually serve you better than a used one because that refurbishing process is like getting the direct, what they do most times, they are getting direct hardware from the original companies and replacing those hardwares for you. So it's almost as if you're getting a brand new phone. All right, like the only problem this phone has, there's no hardware problem I've experienced, including the battery life is superb. Everything is as brand new. The only problem I'm having here is a software problem. It's most likely going to be better than using a used one because a used one, somebody has used it for probably several months or years, and the battery would have depleted or at one point it have fallen to the ground or anything like that. But a refurbished one, any damage that was done to the phone previously has already been fixed before it was repackaged and sold to you. So you can go ahead and use it if you feel like doing that. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, then it's left for you to know what to do about that. Cheers.